So, in this session, we will learn about the functions of an operating system. Okay, what are the main functions of the operating system? So, first, processor management. Okay, processor management. The operating system decides which job should use the processor and for how long. It allocates the processor to a process and deallocates processor when a process is no longer required. Means a processor is used and then decide the system or the operating system decide. Okay, the operating system decides which job should he which job should use the processor and for how long. Okay, according to the operating system. Okay, or you can operate it manually. Okay, for the processor means if you are example if you are rendering a video, then the processor will use it in a video editing. Okay, but if you are not editing, and then example like you are editing photo, then the operating system will use the processor in editing photo. So that is how a processor management works. And then next, memory management. An operating system keep tracks of primary memory, that is with the what part of it are in use by whom and what part are not in use. It decides which process will get memory when and how much. It will allocate the memory when a process required it to get memory to do so, and deallocate the memory which a process no longer need it, and then has been terminated. Means same like as processor management, same memory management means this is called RAM. Okay, or the C drive of a computer. Okay, when you are doing a work in a process editing, example editing, then the editing will take the space. Means when you have not saved the file, then the processor will the memory management will take up the memory. Okay, means it will be when the file is not stored or saved in a file, till then the memory management will take part in that. Okay, and then when the file is saved, then the memory management or the RAM will be free again. So that is why we need much RAM for the use of any application or apps or software of a computer, as well as same is in the Android or smartphone. Okay, that's why a smartphone that's why a smartphone with a small memory means minimum memory 2 GB or 3 GB, it's used to lag. Okay, so next, device management. An operating system manages device communication via their respective drivers. It keeps tracks of all devices and decides which process get the device when and how much long. It allocates and deallocates the device in efficient way. So in this device management, you'll see that if you are printing any file or a document, then this device management will make the communication, okay, via their respective drivers. There is a driver, right? Without a driver you cannot connect a computer and then the printer, isn't it? So same way, this driver through this driver, the, the the operating system will communicate with the output or the input of the computer. So with that, how much long or how many copies you want to print the document, according to that the device will work. Okay. Next, information management. A computer system works with information. It stores information, process information, and provides information. Thus, the management of this information is also an important task performed by an operating system. So, this information management works with information. It stores information, process information, and provides information. This is also an important task for an computer system to operating system to perform. Okay. So file management, the file management manage the files, folders, and directory system on a file. So without this file management, you cannot edit any file or gather any file or put any file in a operating system. So this file management manages all the files and folders, okay, and all the directory, okay, of a computer system. So next, types of operating system. What are the types of operating system? Batch OS, processing OS. Okay, this type of operation does not interact with the computer directly. This is an operator which is similarly job with some requirements and then group them into batches. This is responsibility for the operator to sort up the jobs and then similar need. Example like payroll system, bank statement, etc. So what is this base OS system? Base OS system is a programming that is used in a bank or a pay which where there is a payment. This batch processing OS works. Okay. Distribute OS, this type of operating system is designed to share to its workload over the multiple servers. So what is this? Distributed OS means this doesn't work alone. Okay, this share the work load. Okay, if there is one workload in the computer, then it will not be able to work. Such a big file means big work. Okay, so they used to uh, share the work and then do the work faster. So this is distributed OS. Okay. Next, real-time OS. In real-time OS, the jobs have been fixed deadlines, and then the jobs have to be completed within their deadlines. This system performance is measured by ability of the complete these jobs within the specified deadlines. Example like Linux OS, Windows CE, etc. Okay, in this real-time OS, they have the deadlines for each job. Okay, each job to perform, they have the deadlines. That is called real-time OS. Interactive OS, interactive OS system, operating system or computer system which categorized by significant amounts of interaction between human and computer. The most of the grown-up Macs and then Windows operating system, which are prime example of graphical interactive system. Games and simulation are interactive system. So in this interactive OS means this is the communication between the human and the computer. Okay, example like if you are playing a game, if you don't have the interactive system with a computer, then you won't be able to play any games, right? If you don't operate the system or the computer, then the, the game won't be able to work, right? So this is the interactive system OS. Okay. Time sharing OS. A time sharing OS system, operating system, allows many users to share their computer resources simultaneously. In other words, sharing refers to the allocation of the computer of the resources in time slot as several programs simultaneously. The time slot of the computer resources, it is extremely small, and the user are given the impression that they each have and their own extreme CPU and then their sole owner of the CPU. So this operating system, time sharing OS. Okay, time sharing OS is a sharing operating system, allows many user is involved in this time sharing OS. Okay, and then each their own CPU and their own sole owner of CPU. So they use a CPU and then share the server program simultaneously. Okay, so network OS, this system runs on a server and provides capability to manage the user group or security application and other networking functions. This type of operating system allows share access of file, printers, etc., security and application and other working of functions. A small private network, example Unix, Linux, Mac OS, etc. Okay, so in this operating system, in this network OS, the system is sharing this system. The system is sharing a server. Okay, means sharing of files and then printers and then security and then applications is allowed in this operating system. Okay, and then it also and other networking which are used as private, example like if I connect my network with a smartphone, then it is called as private network. Okay, so same way, this is the different or types of operating system in computer. Okay, next, in the next chapter we will learn about the some common operating system, example like same as computer and in smartphone. Okay, in most of the common operating system are same as smartphone and then the computer. Okay.